Hello everyone, and welcome to A Slice with Strife. I am William Strife, and today I'm going to be looking at, it's a game I've been wanting to get my hooks into, sink my teeth into, if you will. It's Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. This is a title that came out in, during holiday 2012, and as many of you know, a lot of good games came out in holiday 2012. It was just basically a title that I wasn't ready for. It kind of leapt up out of nowhere and caught my interest, but it wasn't one that I was anticipating, so I couldn't afford it at the time. But time has gone by and it's become cheaper, so I got the opportunity to purchase it during a sale, and the main reason why I haven't picked it up until now is because, a long story short, the studio that created this game, they were established, they made this game, and it didn't sell well enough, and they had to shut down. That's, this, as simple as it is. But, despite the fact that the studio, 38 Studios, is no longer around, the game is still out there. So this is my opportunity to play it, and I'm really, really interested in how it's going to go. So I started this game up just to make certain that I could record and it all worked. So now that I've, basically said everything, let's start a brand new game. I haven't even watched the cutscenes, so go with normal difficulty.
From the beginning, we were wrong.
Oh.
And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made.
Uh-oh.
We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic.
Oh.
Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken.
Oh.
A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly.
Uh-oh. There he goes.
Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathan. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious.
Oh.
But the Fae are creatures of magic.
Uh-oh.
Not bound by the laws of life and death.
So they're undead?
Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again.
Oh, yeah.
For the Fae do not know death as we do.
Undead.
How could we stand against such a force?
Undead elves.
For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Wait, I'm dead? Wait, wait, what? Huh? I'm dead. That's how the story well, that's interesting. The story opens with me being dead. Wow. So what? Open and close book? Just go home, have a cup of tea and a biscuit, maybe we can get some lunch? Because if I'm already dead, it's all over. Right? Is that... Oh! Tarot cards. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Woo! I love the way it looks. Like World of Warcraft, but a little bit more mature, less... less...
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Gorana? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Okay. Haha, character creation. Alright. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. This is relatively good. Got the nice white hair that I usually put on my character in games. Got the nice tattoo and the white stubble. None of the facial hair was really worth it in the earrings, so confirm that.
He's a Docklefar. No surprise there.
Docklefar.
Seen a lot of them, though not usually in this good a shape. All right then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Figures. Ah, typical Strife. Okay.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
I didn't know that there was a next time for dead people. Where the hell have I ended up? Oh shit, I'm alive. Oh, God, that's the... Oh. Can you imagine how horrifying it would be to wake up in a pile of dead bodies? Ugh. And having to climb on a heap of them? I'm surprised they don't just burn them. Tossing bodies down into a pit is usually a bad idea. It's a great way for disease to breed and fester. Must be a pretty deep pit. Am I ooh, okay, yes, I do. I've got control. Wow, this is super responsive. I need to turn the tracking on my mouse down. Okay, there we go. I have built-in mouse tracking on my mouse. I can change it at the flick of a button on the mouse. So, whoa. Caves down here aren't so stable. Out of darkness. Find a way out. Well, I'd say that that's a good idea. I already remapped some of the controls before doing this recording session, so let's check out some of the stuff over here. Maybe I can... We have... Oops. Wait, okay, okay, I guess I can't read the note. What else do we have going on here? Ooh, there's a dead body over here. 4 gold. Alright. I'm loving it. I absolutely love how this looks and feels a whole lot more like a... It feels a lot like World of Warcraft, and I was a first-gen World of Warcraft player. I played it for a good 2 years. I was seriously hardcore on the game. What do we got here? Ooh. I guess they do burn some of the bodies. A rusty longsword. Escape. Inventory. Weapons. Primary. Rusty longsword. Items. Ooh, here we go. Disposal note. A handwritten note next to a furnace in a cave full of corpses. Secrecy is still important in our work, requiring specialized disposal of our unfortunate failures. Piling remains have become a concern in the lower caverns, so an incinerator has been added to deal with the wastes. Well, there you go. They actually are burning bodies. This should make disposal work slightly less horrible, although you should avoid drinking water from downstream of the ash dumps. Hardly a fitting rest for the poor things, but if it's any consolation, these weren't their original bodies in the first place. Huh? What? Okay, we got giant rats. Now this is classic. Can I loot these?
Stay away!
Okay. But like I was saying, I was a Gen 1 World of Warcraft player. I was addicted to the game for a good 2 years before I gave up. I gave up when the Burning Crusade landed. By then, I just wasn't interested anymore. So I'm really loving the art style of this game and the way that it feels and looks a whole lot like...
Up there, please help me!
Come on.
Please!
To dodge enemy attacks, press WASD in the direction you want to go and press F. Well, now I know that that was a really bad key to rebind as dodge. Kill you yet. Worn leggings. Let's just equip that stuff before he gets a chance to, battered armor. Tattered shirt. Ragged leggings. Worn leggings. Oh yeah, I'm moving on up in life now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along... Wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the dome, it worked. You're alive.
What happened to me?
You died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you.
I have some questions myself. Now, who are the attackers?
Oh my, you don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland, not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him.
I have some questions myself.
Oh, no doubt, but we must get to Hughes. He'll be in his study on the ground floor. The Tuatha are coming in through the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now let's get going.
Okay. Hang on. What is the Well of Souls?
The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life. There will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going.
Really? Because I want to keep talking. What about my death?
I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew.
Well, there goes the Well of Souls. Okay, so it's obvious that they figured out what we're doing, what's going on here, and they don't want the Well of Souls around. That much is flat out obvious to me. I wonder how painfully they'll spell that out for me in the coming cinematics.
We're in one of those storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
Crates and porcelain urns are smashable. For God's sake, I've played enough Zelda. I knew that pots and crates smash. What we got here? Torn gloves, lockpick. Okay. Alright, there we go.
Wait! Do you hear something?
desire to die.
Crap. Okay.
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
One of them had a bow. Oh. Oh, okay, here we go. You have a quieter longbow. Press escape to learn how to equip it as a secondary weapon. You can change your active weapon to your secondary weapon with Q. Anything here that I can pick up? Get out of my way. Daggers. You have acquired daggers. Daggers are a special kind of weapon preferred by rogues. Try equipping them now. Oh, hell yeah. Gauntlets. I can't go in the water. So many tutorials start you off.
If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
Okay. Oh, okay, so I toggle into stealth mode. Ooh. Stealth kill. Dented cuirass. Interesting factoid. It's not said cuirass. Cuirass. It's actually, I think it's either Latin or it's French. And the actual way that you say it is cuirass. Believe it or not.
Look at the mortal vermin scatter.
There we go. Got a lockpick. My. 9 gold.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems.
Use the number keys to equip one of your active abilities, then press right mouse button to use your Stormbolt ability.
What are you?
Right. Okay, so I can use magic. Torn robes, gold, mana potion, serpents, file. What we got here? I skipped through those things so easy. Items. Spider memo. Per your requests, we finally got the spider problem under control. Claude will try to take credit for an efficient cleansing with the Praetorians, but I feel he overstates his case and fails to recognize the value of the value that my own quick thinking and scholarly work provided to this successful operation. While overseeing the spider purge, I noticed that those guards who were affected by spider venom exhibited stiffness of joints and tightening of skin, symptoms which suggest a possible solution for the internal cohesion problems of some of the well's creations. I would have studied those symptoms in more depth at the time, but the guards willingly and flagrantly disobeyed my orders to delay application of antitoxins. As such, I request that we capture some of these spiders in order to harvest their venom and for future testing and for future testing. Furthermore, I trust that these insubordinate guards will be punished immediately. For my steadfast pursuit of knowledge, I require no medal nor promotion. All I ask is that you please reassign me off the subject of disposal detail. Guran. Okay, so, magic is clearly very effective. So if you have acquired a staff, staves are the type of weapon for my mage. Try equipping it now. How about...
Completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through.
Ugh, fine. Weapons, primary.
Not more spiders. Burn them. Burn them.
That worked fairly well. Old shoes, minor mana. How about no on the bones? I don't think I need them. That's beautiful. Psychedelic, dude. Oh, come on. I really have to be so close? Go away. Okay. Okay. Just take all of it.
Hurry! Get out of here!
Okay, there we go. Let's get a move on here.
Die, Twatha bastard! You're not one of them. Ansel, get alive! That's what I intend to find out. He came out of the well.
What? Then he'd better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those Twatha make another push.
We Praetorians, this is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to choose. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
I need more help.
I suppose these might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them.
Steel curtain and a healing potion. I can fight with you.
We can't risk you getting killed. You're proof that the well can work. Don't you realize what that means? Just keep going past the top of the well. Hughes will be there in his study. I'll see you on the outside.
Okay. I've made it up to the library. Let's see what this Hughes has to say.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another.
Okay, so... I was dead.
I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right.
Okay, tell me more about the well.
It's been my life's work. Decades of research with a singular goal, ending death itself. And now, you're the only proof that it's a success. But why did it work on you and no one else? What makes you different from the others? There are so many questions to ask, and if we're to get any answers, we've got to get you someplace safe.
Okay, so what exactly is going on around here?
Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
Okay, I'll stay and fight.
Absolutely not. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're fascinating, simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the...
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive! Go!
Well, that's not a good sign. Holy crap! Holy! Holy crap. Okay. I don't know that I'm gonna survive this. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Ah! Okay. I've remapped my dodge button. Ah! He got me. Crap, he got me. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Combat is a little bit on the awkward side. Oh, dear God. Oh. He got me. Oh. Crap. Come on. I know I can do this. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, holy crap. Oh. Okay, so I was supposed to mash space, and I would have gotten more experience. A squire's ring. Just take all. Inventory, accessories, simple band of copper imbued with magic, +5 health. Can't deny that. Oh yeah. These are dead. So, I suppose that's it. Moving right along. Oh! Oh! Achievement unlocked. Reborn. 144 experience. Level up. Okay. Level up. What do we got here? Holy moly! This is a big tree. Wow. Okay. What are we gonna do? Alchemy. Failed experiment now results in an unstable potion. Increased chance to successfully harvest reagents. Blacksmithing. Detect hidden. Enemies and other characters are displayed on the minimap. Increase the amount of gold you found. Increase the amount of gold found as you explore the world. Spelling, lockpicking, mercantile, persuasion, sagecraft, stealth. Sight range of unaware NPCs while in stealth. Increase the duration of time you can remain hidden before others will notice you. Just do that. Confirm. Oh, alright. Talent tree. Sorcery, might, and finesse. Finesse is obviously the way to go because we're a thief. Oh, okay. It starts off at the bottom of the tree. Your deadly grace allows you to deal tremendous amounts of damage from stealth. Unlocks new sneak attacks with daggers or fey blades that can instantly kill an unaware enemy if you deal enough damage. Current level, +10 critical damage when attacking unaware enemies from stealth. Unlocks dagger and fey blade sneak attacks. Go in that. Okay, confirm. Well, the laboratory is for naught. What have we got here? Some reagents are more difficult to harvest than others. Okay. So it's not a guaranteed harvest.
No more.
Yep, you guys have like really few supplies. I'm just gonna break everything up for you. Don't worry, I'm going through all of it for you. Oh no, is this one dead? It looks like he's got a really nice dagger there.
I told them we needed more guards.
Hello.
Another survivor? But I've never seen you in the tower. Were you one of the professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you?
He distracted them so I'd escape.
That sounds like him. Professor Hughes was very thoughtful. I mean, he is very thoughtful. I'm sure he found a way to get out. He must have!
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh?
What's a Fate Weaver?
Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
Oh. Well, Hughes sent me to find you.
Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now.
What makes you think he's dead?
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
I can imagine why. Can you give me some help?
I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Okay. Regen potions. That's okay. I was dead too.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Who? Oh, God, they got out.
I never killed a mortal. For God's sake!
Perform special attacks and defeat enemies to gather Threads of Fate energy. Press space to continue.
Another victory!
Ugh, they don't stop coming. When your fate meter is full, the fate symbol will pulse. You can then use the fate energy to enter reckoning mode. Reckoning mode greatly increases your speed and attack power. It lasts until either your fate meter runs out or you fate shift an enemy. Hold X to harness the power of fate and enter reckoning mode. As you defeat enemies in reckoning mode, their fates will begin to unravel. Press space to continue.
For God, love!
Move near an unraveling enemy and press space to perform a fate shift. This uses your remaining fate energy to destroy all unraveling foes and grants you an experience bonus. Oh, okay. Extra experience. I can get behind that.
The Threads of Fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I don't know. I just did.
Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
I don't think that really matters. I was already dead. Do you always see death?
It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
Oh, okay. Is this why Hughes sent me?
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
Oh. Didn't know that gnomes were disrespectful of fate. Fine, show me the fate.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
You can't see my fate.
Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Woohoo! Hell yeah! Okay. So, Fateless One, newly resurrected, your fate is blank, formless, and ready to be forged into the shape of your choosing. Tier 1, Rogue. Unlike many of the warriors of Amalur, rogues prefer to fight from far away, or from behind, or by dishonorable means, and usually by surprise. As a rogue, you sneak, dodge, and slather weapons with poison to gain an advantage in combat. So this is what I am right now, with no bonuses. Okay, so finesse source. Okay, I can mix them later, I guess. I can choose a main. I guess later I choose a secondary, and I can mix them. Maybe? I don't know. Either way, I know where I'm going. Rogue. Confirm. So, what does this mean?
It could mean nothing. Or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
So, more about Fate Weavers?
The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon.
That's a horrible fate, an empty beer. So, tell me more about fate.
We are all threads in the tapestry of fate. Measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become.
So what about Arden?
You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Yovan. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fate Weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these.
No. Hazard of the profession, I suppose. What about Argoth? Or Agarth?
Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight.
Damn. So, what else can you tell me about Hughes?
Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any of his kind, sure. He never shut up about his work. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working.
Okay. Kind of disappointing, considering the fact that the well is destroyed now. What about the Tuatha?
The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human.
The Tuatha are unlike any other elves. They're almost humans. Okay. What's wrong with my... So, what is wrong with my fate?
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one. But that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
Good to know.
What could this all mean?
Just be moving on my way then, I suppose. it kind of feels unfair to stop in a city hub like this, or a hamlet, a hub, or however you want to put it. There are quests here, quests that need completing. There's a tavern there. I mean, let's just walk right up to it. You can hear the music. I need an ale. I need a brew. Ale? Beer? Maybe they make Mai Tais in there. I would love to have a Mai Tai. Or a Long Island iced tea? No? No, but, I've been recording for quite a while, and I feel that, you know, I've more or less covered the idea of everything there is to be, had here. What am I trying to say? This is Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, and I feel that this is a game that I'm really, really going to enjoy playing all the way through, because I've definitely liked what I've gotten so far, even though the story is a little bit on the dumping side. They give you a whole lot of information right at the beginning, but I love the way that the game looks, I love the way that it plays. It's got this really great World of Warcrafty feel, and, well, I love it. I love the art style. It feels a combination of World of Warcraft and Fable. But this has been a Slice with Strife. I am William Strife. I hope you enjoyed it, and, you know, this game, it's not exactly new. If you guys are interested, you can find this brand spanking new for pretty flippin' cheap nowadays. So if you are interested at all, if you've had your curiosity perked, you know, buy it. I know some of you out there that have, you know, commented on my videos or on my blog have said, you know, well, I'm a budget gamer. This definitely feels like the right game, especially if you've played World of Warcraft at one point in your lifetime and you gave it up. You know, this definitely feels like it. A single-player experience, though, so it has a beginning and an end, and you don't have that horrible addiction that you could possibly get into. But, I'll stop talking now. I've been gassing long enough. I'll see you guys later. This has been a Slice with Strife. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.